feel like we're getting a better look at a quarterback and before we go the good on good and things like that.
Does he remind you of anybody that you've played so far?
Tennessee's quarterback, Eric Dobbs, they kind of had the same. Want to run the ball a lot, don't really want to put the ball in the air, want to call their own number a lot.
What about Wayne Gallman from Central running back? What do you see out of that guy?
He's a very good running back, very patient, want to find the right holes. When he finds that hole, he gets downhill. So you really have to stop that guy or he can make the game a long game for us.
Last year, Oklahoma did a great job of stopping the inside run. In fact, they did a great job of stopping the run. What was the key last year?
I mean, just playing our technique and trying to run to the ball. I mean, yes, it didn't work too good. I mean, they beat us 40-6, but we have a new team, so I guess it's going to be energy, bringing energy at all times of the game, not worrying about the heat, not partying too much, and just going out there and playing 100 miles per hour.
Does last year's bowl game add an extra dimension to playing them this year in the playoff?
No, not really, because it's a new team. It's two new teams. I mean, we lost a lot of seniors, they lost a lot of seniors, so we're going out there, two new teams, and we want to start our own thing. We're trying to get away from that from last year, but we definitely still feel it for the seniors last year, but this is a new season for us.
Clemson does tombstones after ranked wins. What was your thought when you saw that the first time?
Just kind of brushed it off. I mean, if they needed that little positive energy or their little tombstone thing, we just kind of looked at it and kind of laughed at it. We knew it was all fun in the game, so it didn't really affect us too much.
What jumps out at you when you see their receivers?
The outside guys are bigger, more physical guys. They remind me a lot of the Iowa State guys. Just how they're good at going and attacking the ball and bodying away the DBs. And going to get the ball at the highest point. And then they got a slot. I tell you, that's really fast. And, the way they use him, different sweeps and screens and things like that. We got to be able to limit those big plays that come from him. He's a big play guy when it comes to receivers. So we got to do a good job of containing him and letting him to, not so many big plays and keeping him out there.
Does it make it harder that they don't necessarily have one or two go-to receivers? They've got several different guys on different receiving games. Does that make it more difficult when there's not a guy you got to lock out?
No, not really. Just because when it is one guy, it's just mainly your main focus. So what this does is just it brings the defense together as a whole. It makes everybody on their feet. Playing and play out. Whereas if you're going against one guy, that's your sole focus. But the fact that they do got guys like that, I think it makes everybody on the defense better, especially DB-wise. Because it keeps everybody tuned into the game. You have one guy that's that you're trying to focus on. It can bring other guys to sleep. And they can start attacking one guy just because he's not on his own, because he feels like they're not going to attack him because of another receiver. But when you got 3 or 4 guys that can make plays, I think it makes everybody tuned in and dialed in to be on their game and want to make that play.
What about their balance? Run the ball just as well as they throw the ball. They had 9 straight games where 500 yards of offense and opposing teams. That's something that look out on the field. You see a weakness in either one or you see both.
Oh, I mean, no, like you said, they're a balanced team. They're pulling offense. But, we play in the Big 12 week in and week out. We see a lot of pulling offense, too. So, like I said, it's not nothing new to us. The offense isn't something that we've never seen here. We're not familiar with. But, we see athletic guys. We see athletic quarterbacks. So it's not something that we're not used to. It's something that, it's going to be just, overwhelming for us. It's a challenge. Obviously, it's a great challenge. They're the number 1 team in the country, but if we play the way that we can and to our abilities, I think we'll be just fine.
I can't even pick out one guy. It's more than one guy. It's the offense and the whole offense. But I mean, if I really had to pick one guy, it would be Deshaun Watson. That's the key to the whole offense.
What kind of look has Trevor been giving you guys playing scout team with this Watson?
Great look. He was the starting quarterback at one time, so he been giving us a great look. And it's like when you need to pull the ball down and run, he'll do it. So that's been helping us out a lot.
As you watched last year, do you feel like they got you more on the sweeps or the quick screen game? Where do you feel like they tried to pick on?
I mean, they ran everything. They ran everything. I mean, last year we weren't ready for it. We weren't prepared like how we were supposed to be, and they took advantage of that and beat us bad. But now we've been studying, we've been trying to come to practice and compete. Even with the scout team, my coach said, don't even let the scout players catch any balls. So we just got to come and be prepared.
Is there a quarterback you faced this season who has a similar skill set to Deshaun Watson?
Yeah. We quarterback from Texas was like that. Quarterback from TCU was like that, but he didn't play. Tavon Boykin didn't play. And it was just a lot of quarterbacks that we faced like that, but some of them didn't start just because of an injury or something like that. But we faced quarterbacks like him before. But he's, like a Heisman quarterback. The only person we didn't face that was like that was our own quarterback. So.
Last year, Clemson didn't have any of their starting tight ends in the game. How does that change the way you prepare this year now that they have Jordan Leggett, who was a Mackey finalist?
We've changed the way we prepared since the beginning of the season because of how we responded to how our season went last year. We just changed our whole agenda and how we felt about practice and as a whole. So it's to me it's a big game, but it's another game that we need to prepare for and we need to be ready to compete for. So it's not like we not ready. We ready because we've been ready all season. This is what we wanted. So we've been preparing for a game like this all season.